But we will see CHEN Meng at the bottom of the screen, Hoi Kem on the receive. Best of 7, love all. Right, I'd say right off the bat here, early on, finding these quick wide angles, CHEN Meng so comfortable. Strong use of topspin coming in. Also using the body weight. Hoi Kem moving back into the table here, plays it wide quickly, deep to the backhand corner. Seeing a little bit more power out here than I'm used to from Hoi Kem. I know I've seen many of the women starting to bulk up a little bit, gain some weight in terms of muscle mass, a little bit more strength from the legs. Minnie Su of Hong Kong, noticeably stronger in the practice hall. But deceptive underspin on that pendulum serve. Still only 1 point for Hoi Kem so far. You might remember it, the one where she came back into the table with the backhand off the bounce. Nice placement right back down the line. CHEN Meng starting to turn to the backhand corner. Now, so far in the receive in the first few shots of the rally, it's been rare to see Hoi Kem get strong positioning. CHEN Meng has a very strong wrist, very strong legs. She's in position, able to generate a lot of spin early. And rarely do we see the touch go the other way, but CHEN Meng's quite a complete player, I would say. Very fit to be world #1, but getting through this match will be quite an important ingredient. Bold serve, long and right into the backhand. CHEN Meng not afraid to pull out some trick cards here and there. That's the type of thing that just reminds Hoi Kem that she can't get too comfortable. She has to worry about some of these long, fast serves and surprises coming in. Oh, coming back into the middle of the table. CHEN Meng recognizes it. What a clever pattern. The shot before last, Hoi Kem saved a little bit of energy to get herself back in position. Quality shot, but didn't run it too wide. Especially in the women's game, this is necessary though, with all the quick play off the bounce. Uncomfortable counter attempt. Trying to stay on top of that heavy spin, that full stroke from CHEN Meng. Right down the line, CHEN Meng with 7 game points. Started off strong. Hoi Kem made a bit of a run, but it was stopped short. There's that wristy backhand, as corner of the table as it can be. Service error, no problem. She can afford it right now. 6 game points left. deep push and loses her balance. Back on the heels there, standing a bit upright. Tough way to stay on top of a top spin shot for the counter. And there it is, Chun Meng takes it 11-5, game number 1. Game number 2, do Hoi Kem. Let's see what she can do, Hoi Kem, right after this. Back for game number 2, Chun Meng leading 1-0. Do Hoi Kem starting off with the serve. Good focus here from Do Hoi Kem. That ball was loaded with spin, awkward even though it was left high. Really had to stay closed to stay on top of it. Oh, service error on the reverse pendulum. Well, they've each had their service errors so far. Top edge of the racket. It's going to be some serious pressure. Do Hoi Kem. Again, it's tough to find the middle on Chun Meng. Most of the Chinese players very physically fit and fast. This is very true of Chun Meng as well. But finally, in the forehand-to-forehand counter rally, Do Hoi Kem outlasts. Split 2 points apiece, dead even so far. I think that's going to be one huge factor here. Do Hoi Kem using Chun Meng's spin, getting a fuller stroke and countering. And sometimes that change of direction will come a little bit later in the point. It's easy to second guess, of course, but anytime she can get Chun Meng to take a longer stroke, ball sits up a little bit, stay on top of the bounce. There's one way to go. Extra spin on that backhand opening. First towel break, and they're dead split. 3 points apiece. Not a peach. There are no peaches out there, although Zhang Rui's in the corner coaching for Hong Kong. Well played right into the middle. Chun Meng looking back. Wasn't sure if it caught her shirt, maybe. Oh, 2 in a row out to the forehand. This pattern has been tough. Do Hoi Kem coming back after one down-the-line shot. The down-the-line shots are so important to this level of play. But you can see why the pattern works. Do Hoi Kem doesn't want to commit too far to the forehand to leave open the backhand corner, so she moves back to the middle, and the ball's hit behind her momentum. Inside out forehand attempt goes long. Just a little bit late on that, quite close to the table. Bold long serve pays off. Sort of wondering what we were going to see. We've seen a lot more shovel serves in the women's game. In the game period, I feel like I saw it a lot more in the women's game, though. The racket coming around the outside of the ball. In the backhand-to-backhand battle, Hoi Kem on top of the bounce prevails winner. Tough serve to deal with, that shovel serve. Hoi Kem left in between shots. It's the power of having such a strong third ball to follow a serve. Oh, what an opportunity for Hoi Kem. It's so rare to find CHEN Meng off balance, falling away from the table. If she can spin it, tries to go to the middle, maybe down the backhand side of the table, but that's even more pressure, less distance to work with. So fast on that angle, the ball popped up a little bit, full stroke wide out. Point before last could have really changed the momentum. Oh, from behind the table, Hoi Kem saves the point. Way back, manages to keep it a little bit flat, but still deep on the table. Those high kicking balls deep to the backhand can be very awkward. CHEN Meng wanted to step around, but she'd leave open the entire table. Quality point here, Hoi Kem within one. Tied up at 1-1. Could be quite different. Again, a player at CHEN Meng's level. Seeing her under pressure, nervous, would be the only real chance you can imagine here. Hoi Kem has to get into this match early. On top of the table for two backhands, makes the big shots, but CHEN Meng recovers quickly to get back in. 2 game points now for the Chinese player, CHEN Meng. You know, we see a lot of clever play, though, a lot of attempts from Hoi Kem. She's definitely thinking creatively out here. Seems to be tactically quite wise. Oh, too tough. The long push sets up that third ball. A clean winner for CHEN Meng to go up 2-0, and we'll be back for game 3 right after this. Back for game number 3. CHEN Meng leading 2-0 over Hoi Kem from Hong Kong. Oh, too wide. CHEN Meng patiently plays it inside out. This is the type of footwork you love to see. The construction of this point was quite solid. How quickly Hoi Kem recovers after those fishing shots. That last one just not deep enough on the table. Gives a little bit of angular opportunity to CHEN Meng. How did she do that? This ball stayed so shallow. This looks like where you see a touch shot. Something soft to the forehand side, attempted around the net or something. Let's see look how wide that is, and she plays it punching to the length of the table. If you're gonna go for a fast shot, I guess that's the place. So Hoi Kem hangs in there for the fast long serve, not phased. Again, when it comes in fast and long like that, unless it's dead, usually there's some topspin on it to keep it low and jumping away from the net, keep it fast. Simply closing the racket, little motion needed. We've seen this pattern a few times. From the middle of the table, CHEN Meng loves to turn and play it wide to the forehand. Hoi Kem anticipates and covers. Not as wide as usual, but the second one, that was the trouble. Well played with the backhand. Again, those high backhand balls can be very uncomfortable to generate much power. Nice variation in backhands. The spinny opening that Hoi Kem has used effectively so far comes back on the table. The next one, she drives forward, deeper on the table. Ooh, Hoi Kem. Saw that serve from the middle of the table drifting off and plays it from down low. Topspin to the short side. Impressive confidence and control from Hoi Kem. Caught up in the middle a little bit. Lee Swin quite satisfied in the corner. So CHEN Meng making her way back within 1 point now. Bit of a streak. I think that was our Czech Republic fan with his four hands clapping. Soft touch shot just a little bit late. The pressure of CHEN Meng waiting there. It's 3 in a row, ties it up. It's interesting when you think about how geometry relates to table tennis, but the angles that are created by CHEN Meng's push placement. Look at this once again from the middle. As soon as she gets Hoi Kem a little bit to the backhand side, she catches her out of position. And again, the geometry factor here. Hoi Kem, if she can play it cross court deep to the backhand of CHEN Meng, will buy herself a little bit of time to get in better position. This is an interesting time for a timeout. Many might say a little bit late, considering that Hoi Kem was leading by quite a bit what, 4 points in a row now for CHEN Meng. So if Hoi Kem comes out of this timeout coming back to win the game, it will appear that the timeout is paid off. But mentally, it's going to be tough. She is down 1, no longer in the lead. Although credit to Zhang Ruwei, being a world-class player herself for quite some time. And she's been coaching the Hong Kong national team for quite some time as well. We've seen her around on the world tour. That spinny opening backhand. The follow-up attack. If she can play down the line with the backhand, I think wide to the forehand, this is one chance to get CHEN Meng behind the table. Interesting to see the sticker there for a sponsor. Every once in a while, you'll see it come up when a player runs over something and they'll flatten it back out. So let's see tactically what Hoi Kem comes back with. CHEN Meng, quite a lot of sweat there. Could see on the table, fanning herself when she comes back after. And it didn't take long for CHEN Meng to get back in control. So many factors here: the speed, the core strength, the footwork, confidence in the shot, placement, reading the opponent's movement. CHEN Meng really holds Hoi Kem back despite a strong start from Hoi Kem. And this streak continues since the timeout. CHEN Meng has won 2 straight points. This is trouble. After a timeout has been spent, could be 3-0 now. 4 game points for CHEN Meng. And there it is, corner to corner, side to side. CHEN Meng drives this car. She's up 3-0. We'll be back for game 4 in this best of 7. Hoi Kem versus CHEN Meng right after this. Back for game number 4. Hoi Kem down 0-3 to start off with the serve. Excellent counter in the angle to finish. These are rallies that we don't see Hoi Kem winning too often. Typically it's the other way around. CHEN Meng the first to play the wide angle. Very risky shot, shallow on the table from Hoi Kem. This is the more typical play despite the long, risky serve from Hoi Kem. CHEN Meng very confident, in control. I agree with CHEN Meng's body language on that. She had Hoi Kem cross court deep in the backhand corner and tried to play it even wider to the backhand. If anyone could do it, she's definitely the player. CHEN Meng just feels like a puppeteer holding the strings of Hoi Kem in these rallies. Like, she can really dictate where she wants Hoi Kem to move, and Hoi Kem seems to have to follow. But not here. Big cracking forehand, risky shot. I'm a believer in this, that the weaker player, the underdog, has to take some risks. If Hoi Kem plays at her average, CHEN Meng is extremely likely to win. But when Hoi Kem takes some chances, if she pushes herself a little bit out of her comfort zone and finds herself making a decent percentage of the shots, it's her best chance to win. It's funny, we got that close-up of the Chinese tacky rubber, the national team rubber that CHEN Meng is using. And then we got to see an extra spinny full stroke shot to follow. Nice combination, a little bit of side swipe on that over-the-table play with the forehand and the quick follow-up. Hoi Kem is also going to want to finish the rally quicker. The longer the rally goes, the more CHEN Meng is the favorite to win the point. And while that's easy to say, much easier said than done, it just goes to show you how important the specifics are from early on in the rally, being very clear on what your plan is. Oh, after all that quality block, Hoi Kem anticipates perfectly for this cracking forehand. There they are, the parallel shots, the backhand down the line that I wanted to see, and then following it right up the other way. This is the pattern. CHEN Meng is going to have to chase that first one. And again, it's a difficult order. 2 shots in a row like that. Doesn't land, but again, I think that's right. If Hoi Kem plays too passively, plays too carefully, CHEN Meng is going to just steamroll through. Bit of side spin on that, the banana from over the table. Hoi Kem back in the lead by 1. Look at this, side top. You could see the hook on that ball, the bend. That's why they call it the Chiquita. Oh, good idea. The execution, though. Looks like a reverse pendulum serve, then goes long to the backhand, a little bit too long. Tied back up, CHEN Meng now with the serves. Hoi Kem taking an extra look at the spin there. Not a bad idea when given the opportunity off a let serve. Clever, a little bit of underspin on this side swipe. Over the table, nice creativity, some improvisation from Hoi Kem. If CHEN Meng is familiar with your receive, her third ball is going to be too easy. This is a smart play. Hoi Kem plays the length of the table with the spinny shot coming in from the backhand corner. Not to mention CHEN Meng likely to expect the ball down the line, start to move the other way. Often the safest block is that long block. Hoi Kem with 3 game points here. Changing up the strokes a bit on the forehand. Shorter strokes. Not anxious to win quickly, but staying near the table. Try to run CHEN Meng around a little bit like had been done to her. Counter hooks and just misses the table. Game point saved. CHEN Meng now. 3rd towel break of the game. Quite close. CHEN Meng keeping her eye on the table. That's my property there. I've got to protect that. Cleaning the top sheet of rubber, cooling the sweat on the face and the ball hand. Still 2 game points to Hoi Kem. And there it is. Shovel serve comes long. Hoi Kem at the back of the table takes it. 11 points to 8, and we go on to game number 5 coming up right after this. Back for game number 5. Hoi Kem with their first game. A little bit of momentum, a little bit of confidence maybe. Still down 1-3 against world number 2 and potentially world number 1 after this week. Also potential ITTF Female Star Athlete of 2017. Watch that live tonight. Estimated to start around 7:30 p.m. Always exciting to see your favorite players dressed to the nines. Suits, dresses, ties, shiny straps. But what they do best are shots like this out here. CHEN Meng turning from the middle. Soft touch. Hoi Kem gets the racket up on the side of the ball there. Leaves it a little bit misleadingly short. Matching hoodies, glasses, faces? Sisters? Seems pretty likely. Outright service point for Hoi Kem. Clever idea, a bit of bend, a little bit of side spin on that backhand. It's reminded me of the Masataka Morizono that we saw in doubles. Top of the net, a little help for Hoi Kem, but the placement on the table here wins her the point. She's thinking in combinations. She's seeming a lot more clear on her tactics. She's not letting CHEN Meng really control. That's what short strokes and confident placement can do. Nice recovery from the middle. Hoi Kem quick to get that backhand in. Again, CHEN Meng dangerous with that third ball attack. But Hoi Kem gets in position. It's funny, I think table tennis players around the world can relate. When a ball is popped up, sometimes just being in position causes more pressure to the opponent with the free ball. But CHEN Meng finds the wide shot off the bounce. Took a while. Hoi Kem a lot more crisp here with their shots. It was that one soft one with the backhand that CHEN Meng took advantage of. Those soft shots, the placement's even more crucial. Here it is, the wide opening, Hoi Kem. Back up by 2, CHEN Meng down to tie her shoe. It's interesting, I think we've had a few memorable shoe ties and tense moments. This is no Game 7 shoe tie. Jun Mizutani versus Shushin. Kuwait Open, I believe. Right down the line, bowled by CHEN Meng. It's funny, the way Hoi Kem has been playing, she's put pressure on CHEN Meng to do the same. CHEN Meng typically will have slightly higher percentages than Hoi Kem on these high-risk shots. And this step around forehand attack. Tied up now, 5 points apiece. The gulp of despair. Can Hoi Kem regain control? Soft and spinny. CHEN Meng has several options, it seems like, on almost any ball. And there it seemed like she regretted. Maybe she could have taken a more flat shot off the bounce, something a little softer and spinnier. Oh, burned. Stepped around from the middle, and Hoi Kem creates the opening, the counter angle here. Long push to the middle, right near the baseline. Please take that first attack. Perfect execution for the block, and CHEN Meng with the eyebrows raised. A little fun fact I learned from Minnie Su from Hong Kong. In Chinese culture, the eyebrows being exposed is good luck. It brings power. It's the main reason you will see the eyebrows, all the Chinese players out here. You could also imagine from a practical standpoint, though, that you wouldn't want to have too many distractions near your eyes. Can't get much better quality for placement on a long push than that. Hoi Kem getting specific, CHEN Meng moving in. Oh, surprise again. CHEN Meng with the high ball, hitting it right down the line. So Hoi Kem up 9-6. This is where the pressure starts to build. We're seeing a different Hoi Kem in terms of power on the opening backhand. She's getting her legs into the shot. She's committing more. Again, bolder serves. Everything in this rally so good. Really takes a lot of work. CHEN Meng, in the end, is the one who is back in position. It was that fishing shot by Hoi Kem. When given time, CHEN Meng can guide the ball right down the line, even from up high with that backhand from time to time. So now 2 big serves here on CHEN Meng's side. Deceptive underspin, Hoi Kem Only a 1-point lead. That's 2 in a row for CHEN Meng, and another serve here to tie it up. Top of the net, but no table. Some of those receives we saw from Hoi Kem with the side swipe action deep to the backhand, varying underspin with side, top spin inside. It's been a while since that happened. Third towel break of the game. 3 in a row for CHEN Meng, and Hoi Kem with the serves. Spin shot goes out, game point, Hoi Kem. She's got the serve in control here. Compression shorts underneath getting pulled down. Tend to see this before the game from CHEN Meng. It's funny how psychology plays into this sometimes. Fixing a clothing article makes you feel a little bit refreshed. Ooh, the touch goes out. Hoi Kem with another game on the board. 3-2, CHEN Meng leads, but Hoi Kem becoming dangerous. We'll see what happens in game number 6 right after this. Back for game number 6. Now, just to put things in perspective, if Hoi Kem does what she did to Liu Shiwen in 2016 and pulls off this victory here in the opening round, CHEN Meng has a decent chance of no longer becoming world number 1 for January of 2018. We're looking at a new number 1 on the men's and women's side. First time ever. We will see. Too wide, and the fired up CHEN Meng starts off the game strong. When Hoi Kem gets deep into the backhand corner like that, she's going to have to be very clear on where she plays the ball and the type of pressure she puts on CHEN Meng. That is such a fast backhand, perfectly timed. When you talk about power in such a fast rally, partially sweet spot, Hoi Kem lets go of the wrist at just the right moment. This is a problem with a lot of players at the lower level, learning how to use their wrist properly and time those backhands. Almost comes down, an epic point out here. From the start of the point, Hoi Kem does everything right. That receive we saw, that's the side spin I was looking for that she used effectively in the 4th and 5th game, but mainly in the 4th. If that punch comes down, that'd definitely be in the highlights. Let's see, lots of matches still to play in this tournament. It's only the first day. The way the tournament goes, matches tend to get better and better as the tournament goes on. On top of the bounce, Hoi Kem keeps the pressure on. Little indecisive on that follow-up backhand. Had CHEN Meng out on the forehand side. Instead of trying to play it to the very corner, just played it generally to the backhand, and that lack of specificity gave CHEN Meng the chance to come back in. Big spinny shot when we've got that much vocalization coming out of CHEN Meng. I mean, she's lost the last 2 games. We got a timeout here. Nope, first towel break, if I remember correctly. I wouldn't expect, right, the Hoi Kem timeout was when she was down 6-7 after losing 4 points in a row in game number 3. So that was her realizing she had a towel break just a moment later. Oh, that angle, cracking forehand from the middle, those soft rallies. Again, Hoi Kem is going to have to be very specific, play some bold shots from the receive, but the middle there, if they both play boldly and CHEN Meng doesn't underperform, she's going to win this match. Oh, there's some boldness. Over the table, fast out wide. You know, I talked to you earlier about how Hoi Kem will have to try to end these points quickly. Any opportunity to take a serve and receive it like that definitely favor Hoi Kem. Still relatively early in game number 6. Backhand to backhand, Hoi Kem has been quite strong. Not too many people can go backhand to backhand with CHEN Meng and come out with a winning percentage. I'm not sure if Hoi Kem has one, but it's got to be close. Flip just out. That was the flip to tie it up. Not enough to be catching up, but then allowing the opponent to continue the 2-point lead, to regain it. Fighting her way back in, a 1-point differential on the receive. Oh, it didn't pay off. The down the line backhand. 2 bold shots from Hoi Kem. She watches it come off the table, plays a shallow spinny ball. That's just the caliber of player CHEN Meng is. You can make several impressive shots in a row and still it's not enough to win the point. Seemed like a good idea, shallow on the table to change it up. CHEN Meng plays it from out in front right down the line. CHEN Meng just seems so comfortable whenever given time. It's also tough to break her speed. I mean, she's playing the fastest paced game in the world. Strongest nation, China, the Chinese Super League. Wow, took a lot on this one. From the middle, Hoi Kem turns. And CHEN Meng tries to do the same in response. Nice soft block with the backhand side. Comes back in with the heat. Short stroke from the middle. Hoi Kem's there. When you don't have pockets, the inside of the shirt, another option to dry off the ball. Ooh, awkward point, but Hoi Kem takes it. Timeout here for CHEN Meng. She's gonna head back to Lee Swin. And that's the type of point I think is a very good time for a timeout. Hoi Kem floats the ball back up, just sort of fishes it onto the table. Light topspin deep to the backhand corner. It's not a tactic she's gonna be playing so regularly. The World Tour goes round and round the world. Don't forget, go to ITTF.com to see the calendar for 2018. If your city or even your country didn't bid or win a bid to say get a spot on the World Tour, find out where the nearest place is. Friends and table tennis fans around the world flying to the nearest World Tour events. It's quite exciting, quite inspiring to see in person. Now, despite Lee Swin's tall stature and his brow, he does have a very friendly personality, a great sense of humor, very well respected for his years and years coaching the top players on the Chinese national team. So back from the timeout, we'll see what CHEN Meng has up her sleeves. And the placement on this serve, whether it was heavy underspin or just the depth of the serve, CHEN Meng comes back with a quick answer. Ooh, Chen Xingtong making a little cameo there in the background. Quite a year for Chen Xingtong. There it is, the wide backhand. She can earn herself that ball sitting up a little bit inside the table. Hoi Kem has shown great flexibility on the backhand side. Both sides, really. And the favor is returned. CHEN Meng gets her cho out right across the table before she turns back to get the ball. There needed to be a statement there. 2 match points now for CHEN Meng. Third towel break of the game, and she has the serves on her side. Remain calm. Coach Zhang Ruwei in the background there. Sometimes it's tough to remain calm in moments like this, but it can pay off. Often does. Hashtag T-Mobile. Oh, but there is no answer. The hooking forehand from CHEN Meng. And what a performance. CHEN Meng moves on to the quarterfinals in the women's singles event, which adds pressure to Zhu Yuling if she's going to be retaining her world #1 status. A strong effort and a very impressive performance from Hoi Kem, but even better, CHEN Meng moves on, and Lee Swin saying, we got to be thoughtful. Looks like in the end she played a little bit wiser. Coming back from the timeout, there it is. The hooking side spin forehand to win it. Stick around, we've got another singles match coming up in just a bit. It will be Miu Hirano, the Hurricane from Japan that the whole world has been watching since